Hello, Brubs. We're back with some more info on John Lundy. If he is the John in question in Mary Catherine Hester's oft mentioned John, and John. The Lundy brothers to be editors of two papers. This was inside her yearbook, so I assume that's the John. Sons of Reverend C. E. Lundy are honored at KHS and ENH. This business of being editor of your school paper seems to run in the Lundy family. When the fall terms open next September, two Lundy brothers will take up their duties as editors. Robert 18 will be editor of the White Topper publication of Emory and Henry College, Emory, Virginia. John 17 will be editor of the Knoxville High School Blue and White. The boys are sons of the Reverend C. E. Lundy, pastor of Central Methodist Church. They both became interested in editorial work when their father was stationed in Bluefield, West Virginia, as presiding elder for the Holston Conference, and the boys started a conference paper. Robert is preparing for the ministry. John hopes to become a doctor. Well, Robert did go into the ministry according to the Find the Grave memorial for Clyde Enoch Lundy. And it took me a little searching to find Clyde because his father, well, maybe it wasn't his father, his uncle, I believe. I first found Clarence Fielden Lundy, and I thought that might have been the father, but it turned out to be his brother. And Clyde Enoch Lundy was the one that I came across. So there were couple Reverend Lundys, and then according to his Find a Grave memorial, his son Robert Fielden Lundy did become a reverend as well. John Thomas Lundy, that John, which may be the John of Mary Catherine's diary. And let's see what happened to him. John Thomas Lundy, May 20th, 1922 to August 11th, 1995. So he would have been 16 during the time of the diary. He married a lady named Julia Alice Hammer Lundy. Let's see what she was about. Let's see where he met her and where she's from. I mean, it makes sense because all of these people were from Knoxville, which is where Mary Catherine eventually went back to. Why looking people up? Because they're part of this yearbook, and where's the diary? This diary right there that I've been reading. And this was inside the yearbook, so I assume this guy right here, John, is the John that's mentioned by the girl who wrote the diary. And I'm trying to find out what happened to John. I don't think he became a doctor. Judy, Tennessee, into the family of a United Methodist minister and grew up in several locations of the Holston Conference in Tennessee and Virginia. She was called to serve and make a home in many places during her life. She was a graduate of Emory and Henry College, and afterwards she taught French, English, and music in public schools. She then became the director of youth ministry in Bristol, Tennessee. There she met and married John T. Lundy in 1948. So that would have been 10 years after the diary. And obviously, I already knew that Mary Catherine did not marry John Lundy, but actually, I didn't know that for sure, but I know she married somebody else. But you can see why John, who was a Methodist minister's son, was Not happy with Mary Catherine Hester's serial dating, and she was also wearing shorts that she made in 1938, which was not common at the time, and probably would have been frowned upon by the minister's son's father. But back to John. Let's get back to John here. John Thomas Lundy. Let's see if there is a. Oh, shut up, eBay. Oh, that might be the lady answering me. Oh, well. So let's see if there's nothing for John Thomas Lundy. Of course, like I've said, I don't even know if this is the actual John Thomas Lundy or John Lundy that she was dating. She might mention it. Actually, you know what? In the back of the diary, I believe there is a list of people she invited to her birthday party. Oh, what's it say? We got it. John Davis. John Davis. Maybe she was dating John Davis. So maybe that whole thing was for nothing. Party, John Davis. This is John Lundy. Maybe I just totally. But why would she have John Lundy in there? I think John Davis was the guy that she actually dated. Bill Woodall, John Davis, Kenneth Rothrock, Bob. And this name, I still can't figure out what that is. It looks like Scassa, but is that Scassa or Icasa? Bill Pritchard, Bill Hodges. Yeah, I don't see John Lundy mentioned in here. If we do, then we'll know it's him, but I'm going to tend to believe that it's John Davis. Because I know that name's been mentioned. I never saw John Lundy. Helen Cooper, Larry, blank, Bill Brocher, Jack William, Jim Thornton, Sarah Sullivan, Daddy, Mother, Wade Johnson, Jack Williams, Helen Lane, Charlie Vance, moved in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 1806 Academy Street. Country on the Greensboro Road, Route 4, Box 26, Knoxville, Tennessee. What's that say? Stratford Hotel, H06 West Vine, Summit Apartment, March 11th. Moved to Stratford Hotel, Churchville Avenue, 1940. Interesting. I'm going to guess that the guy's name is John Davis. Let's go back and check, see if. Dot Sharp. John came over with Bob and Bill. Saw Bill W. Made a chocolate pie. Study for exam. Sure hope I passed. Curled my hair and went to bed. Let's see when the first mention of John is. Went to school. Bill Woodall sat in the library with me. Bob Acasa came over this afternoon for a while. Wrote to Howard Petrea. And study soon. Went to school. Charlie Hill and Bob Acasa ate lunch with Rose and myself. Bill Hodges waited for me after school. Went to the lodge. Went to school, but Bill Woodall took me to the drugstore. He's swell. John Long called. Want a date. Had a date with John Davis. We went to the show to see Edna. Went to see Edna. Went to grandmother. Came. Who knows what she's talking about. Saw Bill Woodall. So, yeah, I don't think think it's John Davis. So that's a dead end there. It's just weird that she kept this. That she kept this in her book. Unless she also knew them, and maybe John Lundy comes in later. We shall find out. That's all. That's all for now.